Right, welcome, smart traders. In this video, I want to talk to you about the 5 common mistakes most Forex makers make, especially beginners, and how to avoid them when you know where they are. So before I continue, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's dive into it. Now, the first mistake most Forex traders are making, and I made them too, is risking money that you can't afford, right? So most people have the idea that in order to start trading, they have to start trading live in a live account. Big mistake, okay? Or they need $10,000, or what doesn't matter what the amount. You start with what you can afford to lose. So if you can't afford to lose money for rent, if you can't afford to lose money for food for your children, don't do it. Why would you put yourself in that position? It's insane. Here's what you can do. Start with a demo account and make all the mistakes that you can possibly make there before you go live. Don't be like this guy that busted a 5K account in 48 hours. Bad mistake. Oh, so tip number 2, never fall in love with a trade. In fact, about a few months ago, I told my neighbor, because he is always bragging about these trades, and this is in the stock market, by the way, but it applies in trading as well, in Forex. He says he's always bragging about this trade or that trade. I says, listen, Joe, to never fall in love with a trade. There's always a better trade. There's always a new opportunity, right? Because when you fall in love with the trade, number one, you potentially will risk it losing. So even if you're up, the chances are you potentially will lose that trade. So like my buddy Jason says, trade what you see, not what you think. So you may think this trade is going to go all the way up until the next equal highs, or 2 or 3 equal highs. You trade what you see, not what you think the market is going. Okay, that's tip number 2. So let's jump into tip number 3. Overreacting to a trade, meaning so you see the trade being bullish, and now you want to jump on a trade and you chase it. Big mistake, right? If you miss it, you miss it. Let it go. This, again, another opportunity for a different trade. Who cares, right? You can, there's, if you're on a market and if you know what you're doing, it's fine. Maybe there'll be a retracement and then you catch on the next move. And that's why I love using smart money methodology, and especially our banker box strategy, because we've learned that there's always an opportunity. So if the trade takes off, right, we use our very specific banker box. By the way, in case you want to learn more about this banker box strategy, that has amazing risk rewards, 1 to 5 risk rewards, minimal leveraging, high profits, low risk. We have a specific training. Click on the link somewhere. Click somewhere in the description of this video, a link somewhere in the description of this video, and you'll get a message from me on Messenger bot on Facebook, and then I'll deliver to you the training absolutely free. And you can hang out with us for a week, see how our trading group does. Like, we pull back the curtain, you can hang out with us absolutely free. You be a fly on a wall, and you even may be able to take trades live. Okay, so click the link in the description and send me a message, and I'll get back to you right away. So now, again, don't be chasing. Chasing is the last thing you want to do. Tip number 4, over leveraging. And over leveraging is about not having a proper risk reward, right? Maybe you jump in 4 or 5 trades. That's how I blew my 5K account, over leveraging. And when it turned the other way, boop, don't want to be like that, right? So I have a proper risk to risk reward, not having a stop loss, right? Or not knowing where to get out, right? You have to know exactly where you get in, where you get out. It all has to be mapped out, okay? Going all in, right? This creates problems with over leveraging and so if you're having like a bad day and you're gonna continue to over leverage, you're gonna blow your account by like, you know what, maybe this trade will work, right? Chasing, right? It goes back to some of the things I already talked about in this video, right? Huge mistakes, okay? And this all goes with mindset, right? The mindset, when it's not there, trading is a lot of psychology, okay? This is an extra bonus tip. Having the proper mindset, because trading is all about psychology. 90% is skill, 90% psychology, 10% is skill. This was a bonus tip, by the way. And tip number 5 is not having a trading plan, right? If you are in a market, you looked at the trade, your CHF, for example, you look at the trends, you know you want to, you know where you're gonna get in and out. Be careful with the traps, right? What the banks are making. This is why using our banker strategy, we follow the banks, the coattail of the banks. We don't trade against them. We follow them. So we ride their coattail. So again, to learn more, click the link to in the description of this video, and you get to know exactly how the banker strategy works. And we're also going to show you how we put a plan right together. The risk reward, how to get in, how to get out, and again, we don't use any trending lines. No indicators. The only indicator that we do use is smart money, is the candlesticks. Amazing. If you'd like to learn more, again, click the link in the description. Other than that, I gave you the 5 tips, and I gave you an extra one, the 5 most common mistakes Forex traders are making, and what you can do to avoid them. The number one thing is, you have to be aware of the mistakes you're making. If you don't know, how can you solve a problem, right? If you don't know a problem, how can you solve it? If you don't know the mistake you're making, how can you solve it, right? So that's all I have for today. If you like these kind of videos, drop me a comment. Let me know, what kind of videos you like to learn more, and I'll do them for you. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.